Hello and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. We are finally in Rathir. We need to run around and get some of these exclamation points. Ooh! And we need to figure out what the hell Talera's doing. Also, last time I said that I didn't know what... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. I didn't know where Cluricon was. That's because I was looking for a city. This whole fucking place is called Cluricon. So when they're talking about how dangerous it is, they're talking about this whole area. So I don't know if we're going to get a boat to Melsenshire from Rathir or what. And this is DLC. We'll see how I get there. I'm not even really sure. But I do have to go back here eventually because I barely did anything here. But that's for another time. Anyway, I don't think I've been down here either because there aren't any cities. So I do have a lot to explore. But right now we are definitely doing Rathir. So let us get back to doing it. And let's grab this quest.
Well, who can I... You look capable. Stern in the brow, proud of bearing. You are just what we need to deliver these notices. You'll do it, won't you? You've got to do better than the last fellow. There's pay. It's for the war effort.
That task is beneath me, but I'll do it for you. War effort?
We're in Rathir. This is the war effort. How do you think we get a steady flow of soldiers into Cluricon? You've got to be organized, and everyone's got to pitch in.
All right, lady. Tell me about yourself.
I'm the chief of recruitment, and don't think I've got time to go around handing out notices. Those notices are only the beginning.
You're a weirdo. All right, you need me to be your courier?
Went and broke his little leg. Lunala's tears. Hasn't a notion of how important our work is. No sense of the bigger picture.
Okay, so it was their courier who broke his leg, and that's why they need me. Where you want him delivered?
Notices of duty to denizens of Rathir selected to serve. The work can be hard, and you've got to, well, look the part. I'll give you a list of names, and you get each of them to accept their card. Easy as that. Well, what do you say? Will you do it?
I'll do anything. What if someone resists? I guess I'll be beating them to death for some reason?
What I need are boots on the ground in Cluricon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't accept the notice, find someone else. Or make them. Whatever you need to do.
Lol, alright. I'll do it.
Take these cards, deliver them to Runir Westnan, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Afendel, and Varen Seawine. Almain? Odd. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be found in the officers' hall on the burn when you're finished.
Alright, I'll be on the burn. Alright, tell me about these notices.
You can't fight a war without soldiers. True, we contract the Warsworn and volunteers arrive daily, but it's not always enough. Citizens of Rathir are selected on... Well, the process is secret. Even I don't know how. They're selected, a notice is sent, and they serve.
That sounds suspicious, but okay, bye.
Now, be on your way.
Why you gotta be so mean? I agreed to help you, and now you're yelling at me. Alright, so... what I was gonna check out is how many actual health potions I have, because this was turning into a thing for me. Yeah, I still have 4, so that's fine, but I would be happier with more than that. So I'm gonna try to find a shop. And, Gwalchmai's goods. That's sassy as hell. Alright. There's a merchant hanging out in the middle of nowhere. So, yes. And a blacksmithing forge. A blacksmithing forge. You stand aside. Okay, what's this? Nothing. What are you? What are you? If only I could jump, I'd be in there with you. Alright. That is...
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Curio you. Alright, I'm going into Gwed's goods. Someone was just doing something suspicious. Are you the person I need to speak to?
You have come to Gwalchmai's goods, provisioner to all Rathir, to high and low, great house and sparrow alike.
Cool. What are sparrows?
They are the rag pickers and dust grubbers of the city. Like you, I don't let them in the front door. Appearances, not to mention odors.
You smell like you're full of yourself. Tell me about the city.
I can tell you a thing or two about this city.
That's what I asked.
Did you know, for instance, that Faldra Nefari ate the 5th memorial stone?
I don't know who that is.
Spellinated. I could say a thing or two about Wyvern Gif as well, if I didn't fear the consequence.
Well, Wyvern Gif is one of the people I have to recruit, so that should be interesting. I guess... Oh no, here. Yeah, tell me about this person.
The Wyverns had a claim of their own, mind you. But they managed to Gif. A scandal. I know the truth of it, but I'm not at liberty to say.
This city has a lot of, hidden crap going on. Monuments?
The first 4 are easy enough to find about the city. But the 5th, few know the truth of it.
Secretive. Tell me about yourself.
Humble servant to great house, sparrow and soldier alike. Women and men in want of things make their way to Gwaltmay's goods.
That's good. Did you say... Oh, you mentioned great houses, so now I can ask you about... Or maybe that was always here. Whatever. Tell me.
The great families of Rathir, of course. As rich in power as in gold. Visit the upper city and see them yourself. Worth the climb if you ask me.
I will. What's this mean?
Oh, him? No one knows his real name. Got that name from the way he talks. Some say he was next to the Archsage once, up Spire Top. Then a spell went wrong, or his lover fell to her death. Whatever it was, broke him, it did.
Well, that's sad. Have I even met a person named this? I'll keep an eye out for them, but I'm gonna shop. What do you got for me? Nothing I want. All right. Nope. What does this do? Not even gonna ask. I could probably sell some things. Let's try to sell some things. Sell. Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for 2. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. All right, peace out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay, is this the person he was talking about? No.
Greetings.
That's him again. Okay, who's this? It's Maeve Aragal.
This is the sage crafting table. I can help you with gems and shards and the like. If you want general goods, you should speak to Master Gwaltmay over there.
I did already. I thought he said sharks. He could help me with sharks. Sage crafting.
It takes great concentration. You can get lost in the work. I like that.
Good for you. I'm glad you found a calling. Tell me about the city.
Oh, it's so lovely. The Lunar Gardens. Not that I've seen much else of the world. Have you? Oh, I'd be terrified to go so far.
I've seen almost the entire map, sir. Are you jealous? He's obviously not. He just said he wouldn't be. But, why can't I ask him about himself? That's suspicious. Tell me about your boss. He's right here. He can hear every word.
Oh, he's been very good to me. I knew my gems were good, but they wouldn't seem to sell in a market stall. They do better here.
I bet your gems are good. Okay, peace out.
Goodbye.
Bye. Alright, there's no one else to see really in here unless there's shit to steal. Nope. Not with him right there. Nope. Alright, who is this person? More City Watch. Okay. So there were no health potions in here for me. So I will try all the stores. So the next one's over here. There's also a person with an exclamation point. I really like Rathir's music. Hey, guy.
Oh, there's no use. I've lost the keys. Now Gwaltmay'll have my head if I can't think up something fast. Say, you're not good with locks, are you? Would you help a poor fellow who's down on his luck?
I'll give you some picks, but I sure the fuck can't pick anything for you. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Gwaltmay calls me lad whenever he wants me. And the others call me hardly anything at all. Just fetch this and lift that.
Well, you do have Bangin Guns. Tell me about the city.
With all these people walking around, you'd figure someone would help me after I lost my keys.
No, no one wants to help shit in the city. Tell me about your boss.
Well, he's a good enough master all in all. Sees to it I earn every coin of my wages, though. No standing about, not in his shop.
I love standing about. I try to do it as much as I can at my office. Except I sit. Alright, I'll try... I'll see what he wants, and then I'll deny him, because I honestly cannot pick a lock in this game to save my life.
Yes, as in, no need for keys. Ace with a lockpick. Gualchme wants an old red ledger from the storeroom in the customs house.
That is not gonna happen for me. Whatever. What about the keys?
Oh, I'm afraid they're lost for good. Now, I might have dropped them here, or at Kest's table the other night. But it's just as likely I dropped them in Bracken Bay after I'd had an ale or three at the Seafoam.
Why can't I look for the keys rather than pick a lock? Fine. I'm gonna say yes, and then I'm gonna leave it alone in my inventory, in my quest list, because I can't pick locks.
The chest it's in, that is yes. Although I don't know which one it is. But it's down there, somewhere. Oh, now don't worry, nothing in the storeroom's seen the light of day in years. No one will mind if you pick a few locks before you find it.
Even worse. Alright, tell me about the ledger.
Gets these ideas into his head. Needs this old thing, needs that new thing. This time it's shard prices by the decade. Something to do with a deal he is or isn't striking with that Karasta trader.
Karasta?
Oh, the things they say about that Lanshi. That she talked a Jotun out of his own hammer once. And another time sold some Varani fool his own silk for twice as much, after cutting it to ribbons and winding it on spools.
Bye.
Chamber of Trade basement. Just head toward the keys.
Why don't
and
you?
have these. That should help.
I actually have Prismere lockpicks, so I could potentially do that quest on my own. Alright, let's go in here. Let's not hit G instead of F. Okay. Was I just in here? I don't think so. I just think each room looks the same. Alright, who are you? Edwin Leowold?
If you're looking for vintage Alpha spellbooks, or a copy of the original gnome census scrolls, you're in the right place.
I'm glad. I'm looking for neither of those things, but tell me about the city.
It is the only place to be if you wish to study the arcane, to see the lunar gardens, or to gain an audience with the Archsage himself.
Okay, I'm glad I'm in here then, I guess. What about you?
I'm studying in preparation to join the Scholia Arcana. Is there any other reason to be in Rathir? This is where magic lives.
Ah, Crystal War?
War is ugly. Perhaps if the generals did more reading, the scholars did more fighting, then everyone would better understand the pointlessness of violence.
That's an opinion. Alright, bye. Sit down again. Read your book. Alright. We're not heading back here yet. I'm gonna look at everyone's shit. Bookshelves, bookshelves, bookshelves. A tome on a stick. More shit. Oh, there's another room over here. I can't go in there yet either. Okay. How about Orway Ness?
Welcome, friend, to the Luminary Leaf, bookseller extraordinaire.
Thanks, you're nice. Tell me about the city.
I cannot ascend the steps of the spire without thinking on the first lines of The Fall of Dwinian, nor espy the Wending and not recall Stone Shadows. Rathir is a city of letters. I dare anyone to say otherwise.
I won't even try, but why can't this game just put me in front of him? Because he's talking to nobody. Alright, tell me about yourself.
In truth, I once thought I might be a poet, but it seems in the end I am more shepherd than ram to my flock of tomes. Ah, you see? My metaphors always run amok somehow.
No, I like that one. You could be a poet, kind of. It would be a pretty shit one, but you could try. Tell me about your books.
Nearly any book you can imagine can be found here, at the Luminary Leaf, be it history, verse, or scholarship. Though, I must confess, we are not as well supplied in gnomish texts as I would like.
It's a shame. I like gnomes. Alright, tell me about verse. Read me some poetry. man who's obviously blind because I'm standing over here.
Pelewin tugs at the heartstrings. Midara's mists at dawn takes my breath away. If you seek something a bit more rough and lively, the Varani Kesaniki or Sea Chance might be worth a read.
That would be cool. I'd like to read some Sea Chance. Tell me about scholarship.
Now, while many books can be found only within Scholia Arcana walls, others can only be found without. Gnomish texts, magical controversies.
Nah, history.
The ancient steps of our founder and prophet are dear to any Rathiri's heart. But mine shall always stir to the brave tales of the war-sworn of old, pitting steel and valor against chaos itself.
Okay, let's see what he's got for sale. It's a bunch of books. I wish I had the time and the inclination to read all of these things, but I don't. They have a gnome nursery rhyme, though. That would be sweet. Alright, gotta go. Bye.
Fare thee well.
And on that note, another episode of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning has come to pass. I'm still wandering the town. I've got other places in this place to go to, so we're not done with this area. And then I'll just be scampering around. Duke Felipe. Scamper, scamper. See you then. Farewell.